On this weekend, tens of thousands of volunteers are laying wreaths on the graves of veterans here at the Old Post Cemetery in Plattsburgh and across the nation. We begin this week with the story of how two communities are honoring their heroes who died fighting in World War II. In Malone, the former Army Reserve Center has new owners and a new mission, but is keeping an important link to the past. And in Keeseville, elementary school students are paying tribute to their hometown soldiers. Our Jack LaDuke has the story.
Although Citizens Advocates recently moved into the former Army Reserve building, it will keep its original name and is rededicated to Tech Sergeant Harley C. Lockwood.
Order!
The youth was known as Malone's Mighty Mite. He proved that on the athletic fields. He was one of the first young men in Malone to enlist when World War II broke out, December 7th, 1941.
We rededicate this building to the memory of Harold C. Lockwood. He was a Malone native and he went off to war during World War II with a great love for life and a hope for the future. His tomorrow never came. He paid the ultimate price for our freedom on November 23, 1944, in Vosnack, Germany. Let us here pledge ourselves to continue the good work that has been done in this building.
The building was first dedicated to Lockwood 57 years ago.
He obviously was raised to honor and respect the American way of life. It was these inherent values he was raised by that, like every young American in the aftermath of Pearl Harbor, led him to leave the safety of his home, family, and friends to defend those values in a far-off, foreign, hostile land. It is obvious that he conducted himself under fire as he did on the football field, having received the Purple Heart and the Silver Star.
Today, the building is a home to Citizens Advocates, which serves numerous area needs.
Renovating and redoing this building was important because we repurposed it for another mission, a mission that is important as its original mission. We're proud to host this on behalf of the Lockwood family. This is a special occasion, and we're honored to have a small role in carrying it forward, to being able to rededicate this building.
At the rededication ceremony, a plaque to the hero was unveiled by relatives. An American flag in a trifold frame was also given to the Lockwood family. Not too many miles away in Keeseville, fifth graders were busy learning about World War II and the 11 local soldiers who died in it.
We have a plaque here in Keeseville, and it's got the names of World War II dead from our community. And we wanted to have the kids learn about those gentlemen so that they could connect to their own history and their own past. And it's also a way for us just to honor veterans of the community. We spent a long time, probably 2 weeks, learning about World War II, the causes from Treaty of Versailles to Pearl Harbor, through D-Day, the Holocaust, the whole bit. And after that, we then introduced them to the individuals they'd be learning about. And we had some research packets that were put together by Nancy Smith from the Anderson Falls Museum here in Keeseville.
The students did extensive research on the soldiers. At times, they needed a magnifying glass to read the fine print in the old newspapers. Despite World War II occurring decades before they were born, enthusiasm for the project was high.
A couple parents of students in fifth grade came to me and were like, wow, our son is so excited about this project. It's all he talks about. It's been really phenomenal. Yeah, it's been great.
Keeseville resident Allison Arnold brought in a Purple Heart medal to show.
My cousin Sarah Percat has a talent for scrapbooking and a passion for history. And she put this beautiful scrapbook together. And she gave me permission to share it with the class. I came because I have a personal connection. My Uncle Billy, as we called him, of course I never knew him, but he we were always told as children that he died in action in World War II. His plane was shot down over Austria. And I just wanted to share the information and the materials that Sarah has collected so that these kids have a closer personal connection to the soldier that they're researching.
Students' research was pasted onto boards. It can be seen at the local Anderson Falls Museum. The class was given a snapshot view of what it was like on the home front during the war. It all served as a valuable hands-on teaching experience.
Teaching teamwork in our youth is so important, and it's something that they're going to need to know lifelong, and then to remember and celebrate these soldiers' lives who lived in their hometown, who sat in elementary chairs just like them, and to study their lives is so important.
This is the uniform that Gordon T. Winkle wore during World War II. Later, he was a teacher here at Keeseville Central School. He was a science teacher and a soccer coach. And it looks like he's overlooking this project and proud of it.
There's connections to these kids. And it's important for them to learn about World War II. They know more about World War II than I do. Their teachers are teaching it in a way that it's just terrific how it comes alive.
With these activities taking place in Malone and Keeseville, the recent Veterans Day holiday took on a deeper meaning for everyone in the communities. For Mountain Lake Journal, I'm Jack LaDuke.
Veterans Coming Home is made possible with support from Casella Resource Solutions and the Cloud Splitter Foundation.